Yo, and welcome back to another episode of Dan Escapes. I'm in the van with Carlos.
Hey, what's up, guys?
He's driving. We're off to the Forrest of Dean. We've driven all the way from London, and it's taken us a long time, nearly 3 hours to drive from London to here. So we've still got 17 minutes, 10 miles away from the Forrest of Dean. But we're gonna go do a ride out there. We're gonna meet up with some other Trek stores, and we're gonna either do a mountain bike ride. Well, I've only got my mountain bike. Carlos has got a hardtail mountain bike, so he can do the gravel ride or the mountain bike ride. He hasn't decided yet. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what trails are on offer at Forrest of Dean. So I've heard some really good things and seen some good riders, but the weather isn't looking too good. There you go, Forrest of Dean. So yeah, about 120 miles from London, and yeah, and we've got to drive back tonight as well. So it's going to be a fun day out.
See how we look, how we're gonna feel after.
We might not make it back tonight. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to try and do anything crazy. Look at this countryside. It's nice to see some green. I've actually been ill the last week, so I haven't put any videos out because I haven't been able to talk to camera or anything. So I'm still overcoming that, and actually haven't been out on a bike in a while, so I'm just feeling a bit tense and tight and weak a little bit. So see how today's goes. We're in the Forest of Dean. So I've kind of lost everyone, and I'm riding on my own in the Forest of Dean. It's very peaceful, lots of runs. See how they go. I've still got a push up. I'm sweaty from the push up, so we've still got a long way to go. So I'm at the top, and there's lots of downhill trails all the way up to 3 dots GBU, and count down 1 stop. So I'm going to start with the 1 dot first. All right, so I didn't record much apart from my runs that I did, and let me just talk you through about riding at the Forest of Dean. The uplift to the top of the downhill tracks is pretty long. It took me a while to get to the top, and being on a non-electric bike, or an acoustic bike like they call it, it was pretty tough getting to the top. I managed to get there, and then it's quite overwhelming because when I got there, I was on my own. There wasn't many people around, and the people I was meeting up with were all doing a cross-country ride. And I'm glad I didn't join that because that would have tired me out. And I was happy doing some downhill because that's all I wanted to do, really. I didn't want to do a cross-country route on my Enduro bike. So I started off on the 1 dot. It was the countdown that also linked up onto Launchpad, which was a really fun, flowy, fast route. Lots of corners, like fast, flowy trails, not much rough stuff, so it was super fun to ride down. So was Countdown. I enjoyed it so much, and I could have ridden that trail over and over again if it wasn't for that long up push. If they had an uplift, it would have been fine, and I think they do run one which you have to pay for. When I finally met up with other people, they were all riding e-bikes, well, the majority of them were. So it was really hard to keep up with them because they were going straight to the top. And also they're very experienced mountain bikers compared to myself, and they ride that kind of area and that sort of downhill tracks quite often. So it was quite fun riding with them because they took me on some stuff that I probably wouldn't have done naturally myself. And it was kind of nice because I had to try and keep up with them and keep my speed so they weren't waiting around for me. But it shows you've got to ride within your ability, even if people are really good. And it's good to be around people like that because you push yourself to do more things. But it also can lead to some bad injuries. And with mountain biking, it's not really what I want to do. I enjoy it for fun. I'm not trying to be a professional or anything. I just want to survive the day. If I do fall, hopefully it's just a small scratch or a couple of bruises. I don't want to break anything, and I don't want to injure anything that I'd be out of the game for a while, because being injured sucks. I know from jiu-jitsu, being out for a long time really hurts, and it ruins your fitness and almost your motivation to carry on doing it. So, you know, I want to kind of stay at my own level and kind of progress that way rather than trying to do something crazy, which I should leave to the professionals. And that's what it's about. This is what I started this channel for, because I wanted to escape from just the boring old life of sitting in front of the computer, doing the same old things, and get out to the countryside and ride these downhill trails. It was super fun and really enjoyed hanging out with new people who ride mountain bikes, because I don't get to do that often in London. I'm usually either riding my gravel bike with people from work or other people around locally who I'm friends with who also ride bikes. I haven't got many friends around in London who ride mountain bikes, so if anyone does, let me know. We'll hit each other up, go ride the Surrey Hills or Roadgate Bike Park. It'd be fun, just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, Forrest of Dean is an amazing place to learn how to thing. I even took my friend Carlos. He was on a rigid hardtail, so it was like a cross-country hardtail with rigid fork. Taking a hardtail cross-country rigid fork bike onto a downhill track.
Yes. Let's go, let's go.
And I took him down that countdown route and he really loved it. I just said to him, go at your own pace, go really slowly if you need to, because it can get really fast, and you know, if you're not used to it, it can be quite scary, and also you could also smash into a tree if you're not careful enough. But yeah, he really loved it, and I think he's considering wanting to get a full sus. I know he won't, but you know, it shows you how fun mountain biking actually is, and I really miss it so much. And just being out on this bike, oh, it was a dream, and I just want to do more because it's so much fun. So much fun. Like, I've done loads of rides on my gravel bike and really enjoy it, but just going downhill on a mountain bike, it's just like nothing else. Just hitting jumps, riding rough stuff, just accomplishing something and surviving it in the end. You're like, got such a rush. But also I want to thank Trek for taking us out for that day. It was an amazing time, you know, all expenses paid, we had lunch, etc. So, you know, it's fun to get together with other people who love riding bikes. Carlos, what do you think of Forrest of Dean?
The best. I want a full sus.
Now we're heading back to London. Arrival time, 8 o'clock. So we left at 7 in the morning, did some mountain biking in Forrest of Dean, and now heading back to London. And we'll get back at 8 o'clock, so pretty decent time,
Very
man.
nice time, yeah.
Good day out, I say. Tried a 3-dot trail, and that was something else. I followed some of the guys from the other shop in, and it was just Yeah, it was fun though because it pushed me outside of my comfort zone, and it was fun that I could still handle it. I didn't go as fast as them, but I still managed to make it to the bottom. There was a few big drop-offs that I missed and like went round, but other than that, it was a really good, fun route and a great place to learn how to ride. But yeah, let me know if you've ever been to Forrest of Dean, and would you ever do like a day trip like this from London all the way to there. One thing I would say is wait till there's like an uplift, because pushing my bike to the top was just a mission. If you had an e-bike, even better, but yeah, uplift would be 100% better. So I think we're gonna try and check out Bike Park Wales in June, so there's gonna be a big ride out there. So we're gonna
a full-size bike. I don't know where I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna go one.
He's gonna get a full-size bike. We're gonna find a demo bike in one of the other shops and see if we can take that with us. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm over 1,000 subscribers now, so keep it going, keep it going. I hope you're all staying safe, staying positive, having fun. I'll see you in the next one.